Dr. Jun Balderrama, professor from the Ikenobo Ikebana Society of Manila, level rank 16. Today, this morning, I'll be doing 8 Ikenobo arrangements. Ikenobo is the oldest school of Ikebana. It is named to be the origin of Ikebana. So, more than 600 years ago, there's a monk called Ikenobo. Ikenobo actually means Ikenobo. It's like a hut by the pond because he lives near in a hut by the pond. Like in Japanese, before you get your name, your description. So Ikenobo. So it's he's a monk who lives in a hut, a nipa hut by the pond. In recorded history, more than 550 years, it was the first manuscript on Ikebana and done by the family of this monk named Ikenobo. That's why the Ikenobo School is named after him. No? And it is the first Ikebana school. And all the other schools emanated from this school, which was also founded in the Rokkakudo temple in Kyoto. When you go to this temple, they have this big stone, round stone, which is called the navel of Kyoto. That's where the civilization in Kyoto started. So it's a multi-complex of buildings, temples, modern buildings, school, gallery, and dormitory. So when we go to study in Kyoto, it is a one complex wherein you stay at the dormitory and then you study at the school. It's a new building, and then there's the temple from where it all started. And then there's a Starbucks cafe also for you if you'd like to relax in the morning. But it's about, the building's about 8 feet, 8 stories. So when we go there, we usually go to the 7th floor and it's facing the arranger. That's why we have this lazy Susan so we can turn it around, for you not to get bored. So, Shoka Shimputai is a study in contrast of two materials. No? One is parang bida and one is kontrabida. And that is to show the difference between the two materials, and then we have one supporting material or ashirai. No? So with this, I'm going to use the commonly called Thai grass, but actually before it came from Thailand, but now it's very common when you go to NLEX. At the side of the street, you can see this, it's called cattail reed. It's a reed, R-E-E-D. So this is it. No? Ang scientific name niya ay Typha angustifolia. And para siya yung may hotdog. Do you see that? Parang hotdog. Yun ang flower. So also here in Ikebana, when you cut your materials, it's ideal to cut it underwater. So you have a big bowl or a tabo. So what is the purpose of cutting the stem under the water? It's called air embolisim, to prevent air embolism, because once air gets into the branch or the stem, the water cannot be absorbed by the plant. So it's easier for them to get wilted or to get dry. Kung sa tao, we call it pulmonary embolism. May konting medicine. For those who do not know, I'm a retired anesthesiologist, but I do medical acupuncture right now. So meron din basis yung ating, there's a scientific reason why we are cutting. Ideally, when you cut, it's under the water to prevent air embolism. So, to prolong the life of your material. Because as we know, when you do an ikebana arrangement, it can last for 3 days, 5 days. But for some, like the Renaissance and Turium, it could last for 3 months. No? So they have a different longevity or lifespan. So for this, I'm going to use this as my, I'm going to compare, no? I'm going to use this material. This is the more bida, di ba? Mas malaki ang kanyang visual weight. So this will be my two. We call it two. And this is the weaker one, or the one who is complementary of the two. They are opposites. Usually in Rikka Shimputai is the study of opposites. No? So this one is like a banana leaf, a variegated one coming from my garden. And this one, the type angustifolia, I bought it in black one. But you can actually see them, there's a lot of them at endless. You can only use 3 materials. No? So I already used 2, but you can use so many number of leaves per material as long as there are 3 kinds. No? Here in Shoka, in what I'm doing, it will be a contrast between the leaves. And then yung flower, hindi siya yung bida, no? Ano lang siya, we call it ashirai or helper, or it supports the other materials. No? So dito, ang bida is itong like the banana leaf, and then the supporting actor is the Thai angustifolia or Thai grass, that's commonly called in Langwa. Do not use same heights in ikebana. We always do like different heights, different levels, so as to make it not monotonous. Like that the arrangement or the foliage is coming from one stem. So parang clean line siya, parang yung finger, di ba? Pero at the top, iba-ibang directions na siya. But when you look at the base, it looks like it's coming from one stem. It looks simple, but it needs thinking before you do it. No? So review, we have 3 materials. This is a Shoka Shimputai or a modern Shoka. The main character is our banana leaf, variegated banana leaf. And then the supporting is this Thai grass. And the flower which unifies or harmonizes the oppositeness of the leaves is the sunflower. Jiyuka or freestyle, you can use so many materials, but in Ikenobo maybe the maximum will be 5, because as you know, ikebana is like Zen, so you have to control yourself, because that's one of the main problem in freestyle is when to stop, because you like putting flowers, putting leaves, and then sometimes it's too much. But you have to remember, if it's an ikebana, it needs space for breathing, and it should be like minimalist. At the most, 5 materials. This is everlasting or straw flower in English. No? It gets dry, so we don't need to cut it under the water, di ba? Everlasting nga siya, hindi siya nalalanta. So, look, is cut and cut. Green buttons from the family of chrysanthemum. You will get for those who are here and member of Ikenobo Ikebana Society, you will get this kind of scissors. It's 950 pesos from Facebook, but I have a source that's very affordable. And one, yung tip ng lagadera that you can put on a Coke bottle or any water bottle so you can use for watering your plants. For those who are here and who registered, celosia or from the family ng Hackstone. Madami sa cemetery dito yan. The back. This is the front. Tayo yung back. Japanese way, you always have to clean your table after every arrangement. Pag may signature, mas mahal. It's going to use two material. Then, so, this is the milk flores for hydrangea. So I use the light blue flower to complement the color of the vase. There's a little drama. These two materials. The hydrangea is used for 50 pesos. That one. From our garden. A robe or me, I'm going to use Scotch tape. So it will give it a different look. Arrangement usually this time ano ba naman So, parang all three with the parang bida ngayon yung sunflower. Also, a variegated California. I got this as a surprise to one of our Christmas party. Kay Ram from Ram. You rest in peace. Of variegated and yellow color flower. So para siyang abstract scout. Without looking.
Without looking.
crisscrossing mo lang yung eyeglass. Parang it's like you're weaving an abstract pattern. And then you put cut tape and then tutok mo lang sa phone. Ang paglagay sa courtroom or flower. I'll show you one way of making it look different. Lagay yan siya. So you do that and put toothpick. So iba na siya, di ba? Pero light,
yellow green, and red. Ayan. It belongs to Philippines.
a ginger plant. Or Rikka, modern Rikka in two bases. In doing a Rikka, the base can be similar or same material, same color, they can have same height, pero pwede din naman mas maganda kung yung design. So for this one, I'm using like a pedestal to make it look interesting kaysa pag very monotonous yung height. Tayo rent places, but only one arrangement. So the basic yakuwenda or part should have to be the shoshi, the do, and the mayoki. And then you can do the shuyo on both sides. The shuyo like the one, the bida, and then the yoshi supporting, and then the ashirai are extra. But the main basis here in the middle is your shoshi, do, and mayoki. We're going to use as the shoshi yung asena. The shoshi is a symbol of hope. It should be a bud that not yet bloom. No? So yun yung basic for the shoshi. It's a bud. So I'm going to use sunflower as the dough. Sometimes I use bromeliad, but I didn't find bromeliad, so I'm going to use sunflower. But it should look like it. All the parts are coming from one stem. So you have two bases, so you have two misugiwa. For the mayoki, to hold the body. The dough is the body of the arrangement, while mayoki is like it holds the body, it holds the whole arrangement. So I usually use this because it's already, how do you call that? So So you just have to stick it. So di ba ganyan yung mayokis? Sometimes they use 3, but this one is wide enough. You can only use 1. This one is from my garden. Not okay. That's only the middle part. So this is the shoshin, the do, and the mayoki. And then after you've done that, you can now put your shu and yo on the left and right bases. In the Rikka Shimputai is the wiring because you want to angle the branches, but it gives you a different look. Like this one, I already wired. This is a Boston fern. So instead of using like this, I'm going to use it. So the wire parang hindi siya maputol. So it strengthens the branch, and then you cover it with your floral stick. Sometimes you can remove the give air so your arrangement can breathe. Para siyang may pakpak. Sometimes when you do a Rikka arrangement, it takes 3 hours, 4 hours. If you just, you're doing it right just there on that day. But if you plan it or you think about it beforehand so you know what you're going to use, and then some are wired, it makes it less time consuming. Also another banana plant, but with a different kind of variegation. That one's like parang horizontal. This one is irregular. Also from my garden. One is like the Mikoshi, gives death to your arrangement. Simple, Rikka Shimputai, Rente.